news coming in on the news are Government of India is leaving no stone unturned in getting back looter Mehul Choksi from Dominica. Just hours after Choksi's wife planned to write to the Queen of England to stall her husband Mehul Choksi's extradition, the Modi government has now gone a step further. In a major development, the centre has decided to reach out to former Solicitor General Harish Salve to lead India's charge in Dominica High Court against Choksi. Nikunj Garg, Internal Security Editor, joining me on the News Hour tonight. And Nikunj, what are the details that you can bring to us on this big legal battle that is brewing now in the Dominica courts?
Well, Navika, this is the biggest show of intent that the government of India has displayed till now in this entire legal tangle that is now unraveling itself day after day, every day in the Dominican Republic. It started, of course, from Antigua, but now is being played out in the Dominican courts. Remember, Mr. Harish Salve is not only a designated Supreme Court lawyer in India, but he's a Queen's Counsel in United Kingdom, a barrister designated as Queen's Counsel, one of the foremost legal brains, not only in India, but in the entire English-speaking world. Somebody who had put Pakistan comprehensively on the mat in the International Court of Justice in case of Mr. Kulbhushan Jadhav, and has numerous other successes to his count. And the fact of the matter is that he is somebody who is well versed with the entire British laws, not only the extradition or deportation laws, but the full array of the British laws. And that is why Dominica and Antigua, both of which follow the British legal system, government has gone ahead and sought the services of Mr. Harish Salve. And to the best of my knowledge, Mr. Harish Salve has concurred once again, keeping in mind the larger national interest, and therefore he would be the lead legal mind advising the government of India's fight, a legal fight that is in the Dominican court.
Thank you, Nikunj, for that big breaking story. And who else other than Harish Salve joining us on the News Hour tonight? Legal man who bails out India every now and then, including in the Kulbhushan Jadhav case. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Harish Salve. What should we call it? The legal bailout specialist for India, because your doors are the one which are knocked whenever India is in a hot soup.
Nothing of the sort. It's the government needed some guidance on how to present the case and how to deal with it. And since it is the Commonwealth legal system, there are a lot of similarities. They reached out and I have been helping them. Nothing as dramatic as that, but yes, I'll be helping them. I don't know if it comes to it, then we might, I might have to be admitted there if they want me to appear. But as of now, things seem to be under control. I can't share anything more with you.
Mr. Harish Salve, given the fact that Antigua and Dominica both are part of the Commonwealth group of nations, do you think the fact that you have great knowledge of this, you can clear some doubts? Because as of now, we're looking at a situation where there are many legal cases that have been brought up in the Dominica court, and somewhere India, which was hoping to fly out Mehul Choksi, has got stalled. Deportation, extradition, what are we going for?
Look, I cannot share anything with you. And I do realize that there is a lot of national interest in knowing what is going on. The legal strategy has to be carefully played out, and we will do whatever we can to try and get him to India. We claim he is an Indian citizen, and he is an Indian citizen. And if he's deported, we will try and bring him back to India. Beyond that, I don't want to share any details, because there is a lot of forensic strategy which is being put in play, understandably, by him and his legal team. And how we plan to counter it is something which I would rather not discuss on a public platform.
Well, Mr. Harish Salve, I want to ask you that the major point that Mr. Mehul Choksi's lawyers have put out in the Dominica court is the fact that he was abducted. And the counter to that has been that he has illegally entered Dominica. Where do you think India's chances lie in this?
Navika, all that is not for us. All that the Dominica police is dealing with, they have replied, they have filed affidavits, they have dealt with it. Ultimately, at the end of the day, whether abducted or otherwise, if he is not entitled to be in Dominica because he doesn't have the requisite permission to be in Dominica, abduction only means you don't get prosecuted. If somebody forcibly brings, like it happens all the time, you know, the weather turns adverse, fishermen or people stray into India. We may not prosecute them if it has happened for reasons beyond the control, but that doesn't mean we are host them. We want to host them. So we send them back. So if Dominica sends him back, we will bring him back home to India where he belongs. Simple as that.
And what about the cases? What about the cases that are pending in the Antigua court? Where does that leave India's legal strategy now?
I don't want to comment on that. We are working our way through all that.
But Mr. Harish Salve, there is mention of the mysterious Barbara Jarabika. Somebody says that she's not the real person.
Please don't involve me in all that. I have no idea. I have no idea. This is not part of the legal issues.
I want to ask you, Mr. Harish Salve.
They are not of any interest to a court.
I want to ask you that there is a case made by Mr. Mehul Choksi's lawyers that he has been, he has been beaten up in the court, and there are pictures that have come out with bruises, etc.
All those are allegations against the Dominica police. All those are allegations against the Dominica police, and they have strongly rebutted all those. And I think we should now wait.
When do you think you're likely to present?
Tomorrow the case is on.
You are going to present yourself?
No, see,
when will you argue?
He is asking for bail. So as of now, it is for the Dominica police to resist the grant of bail. That will be done tomorrow. We are working on our strategy on how we need to intervene. I don't want to tell you anything more right now because I'm sure his people are hearing very closely and carefully to what you and I talk about. Why should we give them a heads up of what we are planning to do? Okay?
No, certainly not. But okay, I just want to ask you, as somebody who's seen these legal issues very closely, both nationally and internationally, what do you think India's chances are in getting back Mehul Choksi?
Very good. I leave it with that.
In percentage terms, you would call it 90 plus?
I take my word for it. We have very good chances. If things play out the way we hope they will, we should be able to get him back home.
Okay. So Mr. Harish Salve, if the chances are good, I also want to get your sense on, will this be adjudicated in a short term, or will it take a while
it's a matter of weeks, not months.
Get Mehul Choksi back?
Let's say it's a matter of weeks, not months.
It's a matter of weeks. Okay, weeks.
As we see.
Okay, so you're saying. Do you think this is only about a legal strategy, or will it have to be coupled with some sort of diplomatic, arrangement as well with these countries?
No legal strategy for international movement of this kind is without its background diplomacy. You should know that.
Okay, and I want to ask you that. He owes the Indian banks a lot, and the Nirav Modi case has been cited there in the Dominican courts. Do you think that is the biggest trump card that India will have?
Don't worry. I can't get into any details. We are putting in some stuff and we are discussing all that, Navika. But we will at some point advise the court about what he has done. He has made a statement saying there are no proceedings pending against him in India. We are going to disabuse this idea, the court of this idea.
Okay, so that is a big leg forward. Mr. Harish Salve, one more question that I want to really ask you
now.
is the fact is Nirav Modi has, and I'm not talking about Mehul Choksi, I'm talking about the Nirav Modi case, and Nirav Modi hasn't been able to get bail in London. And if these are Commonwealth countries as well, do you think the precedence of this case could have ramifications on the Mehul Choksi case as well?
All that is in play.
When are you packing up to go to Dominica, Mr. Harish Salve?
Not as yet, but who knows? Tomorrow is another day. We'll know tomorrow. If you wait till tomorrow,
okay, so
we'll
after
see
you
what happens in the bail, and then we decide the future course of action.
How long has the government been consulting you? Have you been consulted through the week when the matter was playing out in the Dominican courts?
Now, Navika, don't get too curious.
Well, I'm a journalist by profession. It's my job to be curious and to ask the questions. You know that, Mr. Salve.
They've been consulting me from the time they found him in Dominica.
All right.
Okay.
I've never seen such a cagey Harish Salve ever. But as they say, I have the first right on the detailed interview, Mr. Harish Salve, when you're ready for it. Can I have that promise on air, broadcast across India tonight?
For sure.
Well, thank you very much for joining me live from London. That was Harish Salve, legal hawk, man who bails out India in trouble all the time on legal strategies. He joined us on this big breaking story where he's been following every legal move, and that is the big breaking news that we are bringing. And he's also promised us, as soon as the strategy is done and as soon as he's ready to speak, it will be here first on Times Now. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the News Hour, leaving you with the pictures once again of the COVID warriors fighting to inject every single Indian. And this is one village which is 100% vaccinated. This is one village which is in Bandipora, where this remote village in Kashmir has 100% vaccination rate. And that is what the rest of India has to strive for. Kudos to the COVID warriors. Kudos to the Jammu and Kashmir government for making every last Indian count, even when the terrain is difficult and the going is tough. That's what India is all about. Resilient and fighting. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the News Hour. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.